fucking hilly troll because we're standing in water and he's shooting electricity at me. This is some bullshit.
See, these are the real problems we need to address.
No, you don't get to shoot no more fucking arrows. Die. You filthy son of a bitch.
Okay, when's Paolo gonna be here?
Around 7:45 apparently. And am I coming over?
Yeah.
And am I
Well,
coming over fairly loud?
Yes, you're coming over fine. I would tell you.
Okay, cool. This is a new mic that I wanted to try out, and because the audio quality sounded pretty good, so
I love that I give all my characters super powerful magic weapons, except for one guy. He just has a fucking pipe I pulled out of a fucking ocean. Yeah, he's probably one of the most dangerous people I have because he has the fucking pipe. Fuck a sword, you just need a good rusty pipe.
Okay. Well, wait. I'll just be spacing out doing things.
No, please.
Hello.
Hello,
Hola.
¿cómo está?
Muy buen.
All right, we're just waiting on our two others.
You fall down. Come here. No! How dare you? Why are you going down? You're just a roundabout motherfucker, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're already at the top of the damn tree. You just wanted to make me jump down to climb back up. How dare you?
Alice says they don't know when they're going to be here. Apparently, every single thing that could delay them has delayed them.
We'll be starting in 10 or 15 minutes then.
Water this time, bitch. Fuck you. Oh, the small furry animal. You get my fresh algorithm. I mean, 3 times is good.
All right, we're starting in 6 minutes. So everyone be ready. Make sure whatever else you're doing is done.
Okay.
Volcra, check hands. Okay, when last we left off, you were just leaving Mora.
Indeed.
What do you say about Mora?
You were just leaving Mora? You know, the eldritch horror that liked to tell stories.
So I've been
The
playing Genshin for
dragon
the
that we
last-
almost fed frog legs to.
I've been playing Genshin for the past like 4 or 5 hours, and Mora is the currency in that game. So when I said, "What you talking about, money?" in my head, like the fuck, I'm just thinking gold coins.
Anyway. So my question is, are we still able to go to the other temples, or where are we going now?
Choo choo. Just kidding.
Well, you are able to go to the other temples.
Looking at my notes to remember what we were trying to do.
Well, you did end up looking for a certain someone who invited you and helped you come across this area.
Yeah, and I think the party discussed enough of that. The Kappa would end up
Okay.
agreeing to that idea. You know, maybe going
Hello.
to. What's? Did we gain someone?
Yes.
Oh, we got Lycaon. Okay.
Me. Is it me?
Maybe we should maybe go skyward.
What?
Skyward sword. Okay.
Shopping list.
So, where are you
That's the
going?
wrong shopping list.
I don't know. I'm looking at my notes and my brain is not braining. I apologize.
I have no idea. It's been forever. I have no idea.
I'm always confused.
Wow, you guys really took notes, didn't you?
I have
Also,
all the notes. Like I said, since Strider is very tied to the Sky Temple, we should maybe consider going there.
Yes. I remember there were other temples, and I think we were going to the sky one next.
hmm.
So I wonder if every one of these temples will be ruled over by some sort of strange eldritch entity. I don't
Like-
know how much my sanity can take this.
Well, then, I get to finally break out the line that I have always wanted to say. Because as you enter the Sky Temple, the first thing that you notice is a rather intense storm.
A rather what?
A rather intense storm.
Ah,
In fact, you can see what looks like the sky instead of a roof. Thus, it was a bright and stormy day.
Kava would say, you know, it's almost like we're entering more of a tempest instead of a temple.
Indeed. Maria tests the floor to see if it's solid.
The floor is solid, though lightly bouncy. Very soft, as if you're walking on cotton almost.
Kava will just free fall onto the floor.
But
Maria will cautiously
bounces.
step out.
Cautiously what?
Step out onto the soft floor.
so
Well, it is the softest floor you have ever walked on. It is
Mm.
softer than you ever thought a floor could be.
Some may have noticed that after her transformation, Maria seems a little awkward, almost like a teenager that's trying to learn how to use their body again.
Well, apparently Kava bounces off of the floor. And they do this with a massive grin on their face.
Maria does like a moonwalk bounce across the floor. Boing, boing. The wonderful thing about tiger foxes is tiger foxes are wonderful things.
Emily walk.
Be a reference to I Wonder.
Definitely something that's in the public domain now and we don't have to worry about.
You hear a sizzling,
Mm.
burning sound from over here.
Is there a map up? I don't see a map.
Oh wait, fuck. I forgot to send you onto the map. God save it.
All right. I'm dry enough. I can actually go over to
Boing,
my computer now.
boing. And my token's upside down. Boing. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is just the way my token's facing now. I'm not fighting.
Oh, I can disable that. 1 sec.
I spun it around the right way once, and then as soon as I moved my token, it was like, no, your token's upside down. Fuck you. Maria is apparently bouncing on her head. There we
Yeah.
go.
There you go. Fixed.
So Maria is approaching the altar. Does she see anything?
Nope.
Well, Kava will head to the move towards the altar as well, at the very least to investigate, what kind of fancy things are in the temple.
Kava is also bouncing on their head.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of people are apparently.
Okay. Up. Forward.
Maria calls out in a steady but carrying tone. Hello, is anybody out there? We seek to speak with the master of this shrine.
Roll perception.
Just her.
Sorry, what?
Just Maria.
All of you.
Okay.
Is this a check that is at least partially visual?
Yes.
Okay. I just needed to know if
Also, you should all of those. Actually, only those who are approaching the altar should be rolling, right?
Okay. I'm also. I would also be approaching.
One of my magic items gives me a +2 perception bonus, but only if I'm using my eyes. So
Good, right here. All right.
What else would you be using? I forgot about precise sense and precise hearing and shit like that. So you know what? You're right.
My slash greater. Yeah. Wow. Nice.
fucking get it.
Let's get it. like get all my things. Yes, I did wear all my things. Good. Good. Good thing I did that.
I lost the page for a sec.
Delicious shake.
Shake.
Made a lot of protein shakes. So I have a second one. I gotta drink up.
I will never stop loving that they needed to include so many more buttons on a mouse than I ever want to have. There's just a button that goes back to the last page I was on, and like that's exactly what I want from a mouse. I could just be pressing Alt left arrow, but like no, it's on the mouse where I can accidentally click it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like it sometimes, but then it's every time I accidentally click it, it's like,
I
oh,
mean, if it's
I
a
feel like
Logitech
I feel
mouse,
like I
you could just go into
accidentally click
the
it.
Yeah, I
Logitech
hate it
program.
80% of the time.
Yeah, I feel like I accidentally click it more than I actually use it.
Exactly.
If it's a Logitech mouse, you can just go into the program and assign another key to it.
It's a Red Dragon mouse. I'm sure it's probably the same, but yeah.
Yeah, that's like the first thing I do anytime I buy a new Logitech mouse. Is I go in and disable that shit, because fuck that.
Okay then. Zochi sees as the door off to the left
Oh shit.
opens
Oh,
and Strider walks out of it.
I forgot
Seeing
who the fuck is that.
a tray of
Oh, the evil scientist we found.
yeah,
They're not evil.
scientist in a fox mask.
I mean, look at them. I don't trust that.
Okay, correction. We don't know if they're evil or not, but there's been no indication that they are.
Oh no, like kind of sussy. But I will oblige.
Is Zochi the only one that sees it?
Then, but yes.
Mm.
They seem to slowly be approaching Zochi though.
I point out to the party like, oh, and I just like say, oh, hello. What was your name, Strider?
They nod.
Hey guys, that mad scientist is here.
Ah, Strider. I wasn't exactly sure who we would find here.
Hello, friend.
Hello. I was expecting you a bit earlier and didn't know what to do. So I decided to make tofu.
Ooh, can I try some?
They offer some.
And Kava will have a bite.
Did they actually cook it or prepare it anyway?
Yes,
just
it's fried tofu.
Oh, it's fried. Okay. All right. Decent enough. But sustenance.
Maria takes a bite and then says, "Ah, yes. Well, we did get a little sidetracked at the Moon Temple. I do apologize for us not being punctual."
I see. You certainly have a death wish about you, they say as they move towards the altar.
Actually, the guardian of the Moon Temple was quite hospitable.
Wanted to eat my legs.
If a little creepy, but they gave no indication that they wanted to harm us in any way.
I've known Mora for a very good long time. They always have an agenda.
They've given
Well,
us a great deal to think about.
well, if I remember, Mora did request an item from us, so I suppose that would be part of the agenda in exchange for the information. Which also means the information we were given wouldn't in any way, shape, or form hinder their agenda.
Oh, and what would they be asking of you?
I think it was this is out of character. I think it was a scarf from Zali.
Yeah, they asked
No.
each of us for like a personal item.
Zali gave a Thurable.
Thurible. Okay. It's been a month. I couldn't remember the specific item. So yeah, Kaba would say, well, it was a Thurible from Zali over there.
Vivian Pete placing the tofu across the altar. The remaining tofu, I should say.
Oh,
How innocuous.
and I anticipate learning the creation myth of this entire world probably wouldn't hinder any of their particular plans.
I suppose it's worth knowing as we are about to enter a new era.
We are.
Well, a new era or a cessation. Typically, one considers that an era, though only if others are around to report it.
Fair. Well, I mean, I guess the negative energy plane running into the material plane would certainly get rid of all of those pesky reporters.
Keep in mind, there is only so much I can help you with on that front, beyond giving you advice on where to look.
Fair enough. We're not even exactly sure on what our timeline is on that one or how to accomplish our goal. So, for now, we're just kind of going where the winds take us and hoping it leads us to something useful.
Very well. So then, since you are going to be helping me, I have a particular task that I require of you.
Oh, and what can we assist you with today, benefactor?
They sorry. They grab a rather large flask from their coat. It seems to be sealed to be airtight, and though clear, there are blue stripes every inch going down on it.
So it's a blue striped sealed container.
Mhm.
Do you need us to deliver that to someone?
No. I rather need you to find an object that looks exactly like this.
Maria pulls out her notebook and takes a quick sketch of it, making notes of the colors.
Can Kava go in for a closer examination of the flask?
Oh, the rat
Place it
man is
on the
here.
lectern for all to see.
Kava will go in because, potion, gotta examine it.
Potion.
Everyone catch Palo up.
So we're like in the Cloud Temple. That mad scientist we met earlier was here. Gave us some fried tofu, and they want us to find a flask that looks exactly like this flask that they're showing us. That's like blue striped. It has like stuff in it.
Can I make a crafting check to see if I
There's
can?
a flask before us on the pedestal striped with blue.
They like handed it to Maria, I think.
No, they put
just
it on the.
lectern.
It's on the lectern. Can I make a crafting check to see if I can identify it?
Yes, go for it.
Ooh, that was almost a 1. It's like 119.
And then my roll, I did it as a blind GM roll
Hello?
for identification.
That's what it's supposed to be, by the way.
Oh, that's
sorry.
not good. I can't hear anybody. Why can't
You
I
want me
hear
to
anybody?
re-roll it as a blind GM
And
roll?
while Palo fixes, yeah.
Hello?
Hi,
How are you?
Uh,
Palo.
Are we audible? Potable?
Meow.
Take it as a no. Yep, that was. Welcome back. Are we audible?
Hold on.
Oh, we can't hear
Palo,
that.
Palo, are we an audiobook subscription?
Have you tried turning your ears off and on?
Yeah, you'll lose access
Oh
to
my
class
God,
in
Meta,
30 days.
not?
You'll get you get asked for a free trial on sign up for 30 days.
Why in the world
Hello?
would I be able to set a
Oh,
crafting check as my initiative
Okay,
roll?
there we go.
there you go.
Meta's trying to do stupid alterations to my computer. Anyway, is the potion
Right.
striped
Don't do
that's
that.
on the pedestal before us? I don't know if that got out between anything that happened.
It said that no, it was on the lector, which I presume is this desk.
No, that's never mind. I'm just gonna fade into the background until I understand what's happening.
You guys can explain that.
They are
So
I'm straight up just gonna back out of this and let everybody else do it right now. Because I thought I had an idea of what's going on, but nobody's answering my question, so I'm just not interested in
I
Wait,
just said
which is
I did
please,
answer.
everyone stop. Just Stargales. Just summarize everything that's happened from start to now.
Okay, so after the whole thing with Mora, we decided to go to the Sky Temple, especially with the information we were given. Maybe you could learn more about our benefactor, Strider. And sure enough, as we arrived at the Sky Temple, Strider came out of the kitchen with some tofu and laid Kava tried a piece, and then she laid the rest out on or sorry, they laid the rest out on the altar, and then said that there is a task, since we will be working with them to, and ideally to prevent the world going into the negative energy plane. That they would like us to find an identical copy of a certain type of flask, which they presented and placed on the lectern right there in front of the altar, which is a like a whitish colored liquid with blue stripes in it.
The
Thank you.
lectern is this thing, right? So I assume that's
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's literally all I said. Hey.
Also, Seeker probably on the way up here tried bouncing on the floor because it was a little bouncy like a cloud.
Extremely likely. Almost definitely occurred.
Did we get anything from our?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Okay, sorry.
There's sounds of typing, so we're good.
Typing.
I did not hear the sounds of typing.
Well, I
Okay.
do, but that's because I'm in the same room.
Okay, so 2 of you passed the check, so Zochi and Kava, and Maria, all, no wait, right, the second one didn't. Zochi and Kava then. You two recognize that while the flask is an ordinary glass flask, the stopper is what seems to be uniquely enchanted to make the container capable of holding various spiritual objects that it otherwise should not be able to.
Curious.
Interesting.
Does it seem like as in it just holds objects in general, or just like, oh, this is to keep specifically religious objects away and put?
Well, it keeps things inside from getting out.
I guess the better question is, would spiritual be referring to something of a divine nature or something of ethereal nature?
Either.
Okay.
Yeah, I just meant like, oh, is it just an extra-dimensional space, just a generic extra-dimensional space, or oh, is it a trap for these items that
One could definitely conceive it as a trap, yes.
What a fascinating flask. You could theoretically put a soul in here.
Well,
Yes.
technically, the flask is rather mundane. It's the stopper that's relevant. The enchanted.
Right. Ah, well, yes, the stopper. I'm thinking of this as a whole, of course.
So, what are you planning to capture with it once you get it?
Well, nothing with this particular one. It's a spare.
Mm-hmm.
So
What
then,
I need is one that is already holding something in particular.
Ah, I see.
It is a flask of Numa that used to belong to me.
you know, I was kind of wondering if that was the case.
A
Well,
flask of what?
admittedly, I wouldn't have used the term Numa, but I was wondering if it held part of your power.
Yes, I was separated from it and have only become more capable of holding it recently.
I'll explain to Maria what I could judge off of the flask. I don't know why I got it, but I got it good.
Wait, wasn't your...
Because you said Zochi.
Oh,
Like,
fuck! I was reading your perception check. No, Kava was the only one who.
yeah,
got
I
it.
was
Fuck.
wondering, like, is that what just happened? I was wondering, like, are you just making a mistake or intentionally,
No,
like, clicked on for
I
some
did make
reason?
a mistake. Yes.
Okay. Because I
My
picture, like,
bad.
only Maria and Sarg and
Okay, then Kava's the
Marvel.
only one who knows.
Okay, alright. Same question would have been asked either way.
It's fine. I'm a master craftsman, but I fail literally every single time I try to identify an item.
Yeah, no, just go ahead, take assurance already. Wow.
No, as soon as he gets insurance, fucking it'll stop rolling horribly. It'll only roll 20s then, so it'd be completely useless to take.
Well, I, for one, am completely down to go and fetch this other flask.
Well, if we want to keep moving forward, I guess we have to.
One thing. What is in the other flask? Okay.
Numa from Strider.
What is that? My character, what is that?
Actually, I guess that's a question. Would Kava know what the word Numa means?
That
Yes.
would be an occultism check.
Okay.
Alright. I just thought, can I try and think if I remember?
Yep, all of you can try it.
Oh,
I
I
presume
forgot
it's
to roll that
lines.
secret.
Yeah,
You should roll
I
secret.
assume
Okay.
I'm gonna fail, but let's see.
Okay,
My
so roll
spell-
You
secret.
did fail.
I
You're pretty
expect as
sure.
much.
You're
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure
sure.
that Numa is a type of dance and that they have lost all of their dancing skills.
Numa, eh. Numa. Anyways.
I'm gonna hold that to myself because I'm trying to remember really hard. I'd be like, that's probably not it. So I'm gonna hold my tongue because I asked.
Ooh.
You know, Zala, you also are pretty sure that it is a type of dance and you also get a skill point. Seeker, you I'm gonna type that out actually.
Okay.
Like Potuism.
Also you get a hero point.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, good for you.
Hey, at least I get a fucking luck tonight.
Well, just you never use any of these because you like forget. And you're like, I'm gonna save it for something more important, and like
I'll
you just
use
roll
it.
you just roll successes on everything,
Oh no,
or
I
just like,
promise.
or you
Oh, I-
fail doing a little bit.
I'll use it.
Anyway, there you go.
Thank you. Is Numa what's inside the flask?
It is inside the one that I am looking for. In this one, however, no.
Doesn't it mean like a soul or something? I remember someone saying that before.
It is my soul, the wind at the very core of who I am.
Like a phylactery, but not a phylactery?
I would say it is effectively a phylactery, yes. Though not one willingly created.
Oh.
My soul was ripped from me along with many other pieces, and when I one day came to reclaim it, I was incapable of holding it inside me. Thus, those pieces of me that I could not assemble back, I gave to my most trusted students.
So is it still in the possession of one of your trusted students, or is this someone that betrayed you or stole it?
There are some who betrayed me, but this one, they never would.
So we simply go to them and ask them to give it back.
Yes, I would, but where they are these days is not a place that is very hospitable to me. Not in this form.
And we should be cautious about mentioning your name in this place?
No, they are still my people, and I like to think that we will still be just as close as ever. It's just
Oh.
that more recently they've taken root underground, shall we say.
Ah, okay. So do you know where we can find this person?
Yes, they are on an island offshore from the main island of the seafarers. It has long been abandoned due to rumors of being haunted.
Well, this isn't our first rodeo with haunted places, so I guess we'll be fine there. You said that they went underground per se. Is there someone hunting them that we should be wary of?
Well, you could say that they're wanted by more than a few governments.
Ah, okay.
Who isn't?
Yes, anyone we know?
That is not for me to say. They're very private.
But we'll know them when we see them?
It is their laboratory. I don't imagine that they have many guests.
Fair enough. Maria pulls out her map and asks for them to mark it so that they know that we know where we're going.
Well, I can take you there. However, what you do afterwards, how you get back, is Well, that's up to you guys.
Ah, fair enough. Well,
Well, does anyone have a boat that they can pull out of their bag?
I could build a boat given the materials, but I don't exactly keep one on me.
Alas, no. I lost that.
Well, I suppose there'd be the other funnier question. As they look towards Strider. Since we're going on to an island, do you have any, I don't know, really potent aquatic potions to be able to get back to mainland afterwards?
No,
Is
but
that
last I
terrible?
checked, they were developing some kind of mechanism for traversing the waters.
Ah, okay. So they should be able to help us get back to the mainland once we meet up with them. Got it. Anything else we should know before we set off on our journey?
They think about this for a moment before reaching into their cloak and pulling out something that looks like a rather large um, seed, the diameter of which is easily a foot.
Foot long seed?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure I heard you right.
What is that?
There, shall we say, entry cards into the base.
Ah, yes, that was my other question. How will we be able to identify ourselves to your compatriots so that they know that you sent us and we're not just some crazy people coming to steal your essence from them?
You do raise a good point. They seem to think on this for several moments. They then pull out a small vial from their coat. I remember opening this. I remember opening one of these the first time we met. I think it'll jog a few memories if you do the same.
Maria offers to take the vial. Can I make a crafting check to see if I recognize what it is?
Sure.
Will this be the successful crafting check?
Let's see.
Blind roll.
Ouch, you have only got lower.
Oh.
Of course.
May I ask?
That,
Go ahead.
you know that the bottle is sealing something inside it that otherwise would be very difficult to contain, but you don't know what that is.
And what, pray tell, is in this vial?
A lightning storm.
Ah,
You-
Maria gingerly places it in her bag.
Useful.
I used to give them out to all of my followers as a precaution in case they needed to escape particularly dangerous situations, but I ended up dropping it by mistake.
Actually, Maria slips it into her sleeves of storage.
You be careful, it is only one use, and you'll struggle to prove yourself if you do not have that.
Fair enough. I don't plan to expend it unless we are to identify ourselves or we are in some sort of dire situation, which we have no other option.
I would also advise trying to earn their respect somehow, as it would be very helpful if you got them to come along with you.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess, assuming they haven't changed much since you last met with them, what tends to get their attention?
They like inventing things and, well, anyone who could fascinate them.
Well, despite my most recent lackluster performance, I happen to be quite the craftsman. Perhaps I could assist them with their inventions.
One can hope.
All right, well, I guess we should be off if no one else has any other questions.
No.
I'm ready to go.
So, are we going to teleport? I never liked teleportation.
No, I can take you there.
Okay.
Oh, it's much useful. It's hit or miss. Sometimes I puke when that happens.
So, something about the inner ear not liking being sent across space time rapidly.
Kava will just raise a talon and say, given Strider's particular elemental inclinations, I'm not necessarily sure that their modes of transport are going to be any friendlier to you than teleportation, but it will be thrilling.
See,
Oh,
I can. If it's seasickness, but I get to enjoy the journey, that's one thing. But suddenly appearing in a place and then vomiting my guts out is not exactly my idea of a good time.
it
Sounds really funny
my
though.
bad. It's
She
just
grabs a-
every time it happens. It's just that the food. If I had the food before, it takes a moment before it shows up and it just hits me, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole conundrum.
She grabs a flat circular object that seems to have some kind of dial on it. And as she adjusts it, the clouds suddenly seem to shift in the temple.
Lovely.
Hmm.
I assume they're gonna be flying us about.
As she slowly adjusts it, she looks she looks along the lines of the dial, pointing it in front of her.
I
Before se-
believe. Oh, go ahead.
Go for
Sorry.
it.
I believe we are moving the entire temple.
Oh, that's fancy.
Suddenly, each of you find yourselves falling at high velocity,
Oh,
and
great.
as you look down, you seem to be falling towards the earth.
What did I say about this part before we went? Hey,
And
that's my
she
fault.
vanishes.
Fucking mages!
Kava will grin and say, I told you it would be thrilling, and not necessarily much better. Although I'll be fine.
I know we were gonna fly there, not fall there.
Well, to be fair, once you hit terminal velocity, it is very hard, even if you have wings to fly.
Maria enters the skydiving pose, spreading her body out to slow her descent.
Apparently, it is a reflex save to arrest a fall, so let's find out.
Seeker's doing the opposite of that right now and curling up, covering his eyes.
Okay, I have to say
Jesus.
this is the funniest thing in the world because I'm a wing webbed freaking shrimp key, and it says no matter what height I fall, I don't take damage.
Sick.
so
Excellent.
Arian is just chilling.
Good
He's
for you,
happy.
motherfucker. I'm not.
I'm fine.
I'm not.
I
Wait
have
a minute.
cat
I can do
fall.
some psychic shit on me, I bet.
Do you not have like master acrobatics and catfall?
Never mind. I can cast fly. Am I allowed to do that midair?
Let me see.
I think you have to make a concentration check.
I can do that.
Go for
I
it.
tried. I
How
used
do
my
I-
new
how do I
scarf to
do
try to
that?
arrest my fall. Like use it as a parachute, basically.
How do I make a concentration check?
What concentration?
That's a Stargale question.
That's 5e.
That would be a fortitude save for the most part. Or no, actually, it's will save. Right, will save.
That's 5e.
Do I have to make it blind?
Yeah. It's more fun that way.
Sure.
Wait, what do they have to clear?
Let me
It's a
check.
great question.
You could do a level-based DC if you'd like.
There should be one for casting in high winds, which I feel like would be close.
You're talking about like
God, that reminds me
concentration
of when I cast a
mechanics.
stink cloud
There's no
spell
concentration
and it
mechanic.
immediately got fucking blown away. I was so mad.
Give me a second.
Vigorous motion while casting is 10 plus spell level. Extremely violent motion while casting is 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Extremely violent.
Where'd you find that?
here.
Yeah, you do not succeed in casting it.
Oh wow.
Okay, well, I guess I'm
will
just gonna
say,
die.
You fall for about 10 minutes before suddenly, when you are 5 feet above the ground, you just stop without feeling any sense of shock or anything.
Oh, that's kind of fun at first division.
And then you just float in the air for a minute before you fall again at normal speed.
And for some strange reason, Hava is also now holding a Rotom phone. I mean, what?
Look, I wasn't gonna say it, but
And Arian just floats down with a freaking with a lily pad like Mary Poppins. This is fine.
Maria just flat out turns into a fucking tiger and just like freaks out just before she hits the ground and then looks around like very embarrassed that she turned into her full tiger form.
you are all relatively unharmed if you don't count psychologically.
Maria, you good?
See, that sounds like a will save for mental psychic damage.
Oh
What
yeah,
do we
we'll
work
save
for this
to
person
avoid
again?
trauma.
Why are we helping them?
Because I'm the
Save to
co-DM.
avoid trauma.
Do I have to
I was
make
talking
it
about,
blind?
I was talking about the whoever the fuck.
No, you
It's
can
wider.
make it for everyone to see.
Oh shit!
Here, I'll just reveal Maria's.
I rolled the one. I
there,
saw
it is revealed. Okay.
I rolled a one. I'm deciding whether or not to burn my hero point. I think the fact that I transformed into my tiger form, which by the way is large. Here, I want to see how that works. So it's a 2-action thing. So
Oh, I
change
see. You changed to beastskin. Wow.
animal and then enlarge. Did it not? Okay, whatever. Anyway, Maria is now a very large tiger that is freaking the fuck out. I don't know why it's not letting me apply that effect to myself.
Oh no, wait. You mean were feature?
Yes, I'm a were-tiger.
I was mixing up the text. The
Yeah,
guy.
there's special rules if you were a beastkin before you were affected with lycanthropy, because beastkin are creatures
Yeah,
that
so I
are
was
the
remembering
children of
like
were creatures.
yeah. I was just for some reason I was remembering that like if you aren't in were creature form, I could give you some bonus or something, even though that's not in the beastkin be at all. But I was somehow thinking it was. I misread it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. I'm now a giant tiger that just rolled a 1 on its will save to not get trauma.
Simply choose
Really
to
trying to
ignore.
find a gif of a slug cat hitting the ground really hard.
I'm over here just cruising because I pull out my my scarf and just use it as a parachute and then I just land normal. Boop, 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 boop.
Seeker does that, but against the ground, I guess. Or not. Yeah, that's cool too if the thing doesn't work.
Rip.
Let's try that again.
I see now. Boink.
Stop! What have you said? I don't
Cease.
like that.
I don't like him. I don't know, Byron.
That is such high speeds.
Khajiit when they do skooma.
I got
mean,
art.
I could already speak
So now
Amaranth.
you are on a giant island and not getting prairie madness yet.
Maria changes back into her humanoid form. Luckily, that does not rip her clothing, so she is still fully clothed.
Nice. I mean, is that good for Maria? I feel like she like it the other way around.
In this case,
What
yes,
are
she
you
wants the
saying?
clothes
She's
on.
an exhibitionist.
I should
guess you
totally
can
do a
take it
BDSM.org test on her. That would be funny.
I guess sand would get everywhere. This is around the island.
Anyway.
And time to reorient.
Well, since Kava did a really good job on that will save, Kava will start looking for some way to enter a laboratory from the island.
Maria just kind of takes a breath. I apologize. I'm still learning to control the my form with the new
Yeah.
powers.
I
You
would also like
notice
to. Oh, never mind.
you notice that the after some searching that the island seems to be split in half, and there seems to be a lot of very deadly sea creatures in that moat on the center. That would make it very hard to swim across.
How far across is said moat?
You guess about 50 feet.
Damn. Actually, let me see. Oh, wait. Yeah. Fuck. I can only get 25 feet on flight. Well, Kava will look this over for a bit and say, well, there's a bunch of really scary sea creatures at this moat. And then there's another side of the island. It's possible that our entrance is on the other side of the island. And I don't know if the seed is needed for the sea creatures or what.
Well, only one way to find out.
I might as go ask. Might as well go ask the fish.
And if not, we can have fish dinner, Maria licks her chops.
Well, there's enough of them that they might actually pose a significant threat to us. Surprisingly enough.
What did I not take? I don't have underwater combatant. I want more water. Cry. I cry. I
Going
cry.
on an island adventure.
I'm sad.
Kava will shrug and say, you know, on my little misadventures, I did end up getting gills grafted into my neck, but I don't think that's necessarily going to be enough to talk to them.
I keep forgetting you're like not a druid.
That's fair.
Aquan is not a language that I know. Hopefully they speak common.
Well, they look very much like normal feral sea creatures to me. But you know, I didn't go for a closer look.
Perhaps we plant the seed and it grows a bridge over the moat.
Don't have any item.
Well, I mean, if you want to try it. Although perhaps look for a spot that would be suitable to plant a giant seed.
Look for dirt.
I mean, I can craft an elixir that allows me to swim and breathe underwater for about 10 minutes, but again, I don't think that will help us here.
Well, it'll help you at least if something goes wrong. See, I focused on being a climbing lizard, not a swimming lizard. Alas. Oh. Things can't be tripped underwater, I think. No,
They can be.
they can't. I don't think they can. I'm so sad. Guess I'm gonna have to go grappling.
Oh, the danger hugs.
Do we have a map for this, or?
No.
Okay. Well,
By the way, you
yeah.
cannot trip a creature that is swimming, as they cannot be knocked prone while swimming.
Yeah, that's why I said that I can't.
But Kava told
Thanks, Alex.
Maria to look for a suitable place to plant the giant seed.
I'm going to do that. Would that be like what, a survival check, or like perception.
Sure. Survival.
I will aid. Let me roll my aid real fast. Yeah.
If I
Oh,
failed that, I
big-
want to use my hero points.
I crit aid you, so you get +2. What time of day is it, by the way?
Early. Kava and Sochi find a strange spot of soil that looks as if it's been moved quite often.
Maria and Zochi were looking, but anyway.
Oh, I see. Kava rolled before. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maria.
Just Sochi. Sochi, clear the number.
Maria pulls out. I thought I bought one of those. Maybe I did.
The seed. Go on.
The seed. And
Stick a seed in the earth. Plant it. Let it grow.
plants the seed.
In character snickering at the funny haha joke.
Maria uses her dagger to dig a hole for the seed and puts it in the earth.
You're a fucking fox. Just use your claws. I mean, what?
Do you know
Yeah,
how difficult it is to get dirt out from under my nails?
Well, sure. You just transform and then transform back, and then the dirt's gone.
I don't think
Maria,
that's how it works.
Maria looks like she's never considered this option.
I feel like that would just make it worse.
Well, to be
Get-
fair, if the clothes are
closer.
unharmed from the transformation, so too likely would the dirt not be loosened.
Ah, fair.
Yeah,
I
so
think it
when I
would just, like, get
turn into my
into-
animal form, the clothes are absorbed into the body. So I
Yeah,
was,
it would just absorb the dirt.
If you think
Gross.
about it, dirt is just a less fancy set of clothes.
You
And-
know? That's
my
what
my armor actually morphs to fit me. So anyway. Maria plants the
Tired.
seed in the fertile soil. And then steps back to see if anything happens.
Put your seed in. Oh. I also stepped
Instead-
back.
Instead of up, you see the ground suddenly shift as the seed grows into a hollowed out tree trunk and seems to have an approximation of stairs almost leading down.
Oh, how useful. Oh my
Maria,
god.
well, I didn't know what was going to happen, but it certainly was. I was not expecting that. Maria starts going down the stairs.
Likewise.
And Kava will follow.
So will I.
Do I need to light a torch?
Actually, as just one other little note, Kava will say in Muon, which is the language of the plane of wood. You are a very helpful tree. Good job.
In 4.
I have time to go get some more water real quick?
Yeah, we need a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Yeah, I could put socks on. I could close on.
All right, we're
Well, I guess Maria is just afraid of heights now. My earbuds not turn back on. Hello.
Hello.
There we go. I can hear.
Hello. Who
Hello.
is around?
Hello.
The world is round.
But is it
What
a
she's
round?
really trying to ask is who's square?
I guess it's
No,
me.
the world is a trapezoid.
Paolo, you can't be a square because you're around.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
So you were a square. God damn it. I should have known that you of all people would be the square.
You have to
Fucking
kill me now. You gotta draw and quarter me.
What are your last words?
So
Wait. Can I draw you like one of my French Slugcats?
Sure.
Paolo, I need to ask why is the slug cat in that GIF being accelerated into a wall and blocked?
If you are asking that question, you know nothing about the Rain World community.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you think about it, the whole purpose of Slugcats was that they were made to be cleaners for the environment. So putting a Slugcat in a maid outfit or a butler's uniform is
Oh my god.
That still does not explain why it's being accelerated at
To
Mach
answer
fuck
your
into a
question
wall.
legitimately, I have two guesses as to what is happening. Either somebody is using the mouse drag mod and just decided to kill their slug cat for the fun of it, or Rainworld did, as it often does, have a absolutely bizarre physics glitch and launched this poor slug cat into the stratosphere.
Okay.
The Dropwig didn't even fucking notice the slug cat getting flung underneath of it, which tells you how fast that thing's going.
Yeah, like I said, it's going at Mach fuck.
It sure is. And that's the speed that you can hit the ground at. Mach fuck.
So then, do all of you descend deep into the darkness, darkness.
Squeezes in.
Maria pulls out her glow rod and
Whoa.
activates
You
it.
can't just pull out your rod like that.
It is definitely not conspicuously shaped at all. Yeah, she definitely did not craft this for other purposes. It just happens to function as a torch too.
Jesus Christ.
Do you
That
think
thing away from me. I don't know where it's been.
Either way, it is a 1 foot long gold tipped rod
Stop. You're making it worse.
that when you bang it, it glows like a torch.
I have greater dark vision, so wherever we are, I can see.
I feel like
Suddenly,
Maria should see a doctor about that, honestly.
So then, all of you are finding yourselves underground in a place that looks oddly like a reef without as much water. Though there are definitely pools of water every so often, and there's a lot of coral.
Interesting. I've never seen a coral reef cave that was not full of water.
Are we okay? So that's a pool of water. Never mind.
Suddenly, you hear a large slamming sound and realize that the way back is closed off.
Oh, of course.
Oh well.
Should we expect?
Well, we did commit to this.
Taker touches the coral.
Seeker, you should be careful. Some species of coral have been known to have stinging cells.
Dun dun dun.
What?
Suddenly, you hear a loud voice ring from all around you. Well, well, well. If it isn't my late apprentice Lastanak, did you really think I wouldn't notice that you took my red staff? Do you know how rarely that tree grows? It was commemorative. You are going to pay dearly.
There's no Lastanak here.
Lastanak's dead.
Yeah, there's no Lastanak here. We're here on behalf of your friends. Alright.
Lastanak's dead and we killed them.
Sika, maybe you should have left that out.
Well,
Until
clearly they
after-
don't like them.
That doesn't mean they didn't want to kill them themselves.
Oh, fuck.
Not liking someone and wanting them dead are two very different things, my Slugcat companion.
Really?
You then hear the voice seem to continue almost as if it's unaware that any of you are speaking and possibly it cannot hear you.
Oh, I see. It's a magical recording.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like it might be a recording, assuming that Lastanak was going to be the only other person to show up here.
Oh,
Well, now I'm going to make sure that you make it up to me. You are going to be the one to test out my greatest invention yet. Behold, Lastanak, the genius operated living enchanted manifestation.
At this, Maria transforms into her hybrid shape.
I raise my shield.
Maria grows about a
I'm
foot
looking-
taller, and her clothes appear to be built in such a way that they can stretch to accommodate her muscles growing and her body getting larger.
The voice finishes off. So then, approach if you dare. Let's see if you can make it to me alive, dear apprentice.
Well, I guess it's time to see if I can fight in this form. Let us go.
Wait a second. That means that Lastanak was the apprentice of one of Strider's students. Damn. Crazy world.
it's a small world after all.
Also, apparently, it did not use. Okay, there we go.
Bonk.
So what do you do?
Like approach to where we're supposed to be approaching.
Yeah, Maria is going to approach cautiously, and you make a perception check to see if she can notice anything dangerous as she moves along.
Oh, I would note there are shallow puddles of water all over. That's what you're seeing right here. It's not like deep water.
Yeah,
If
Was it-
I had the
Maria is
Viking
still.
archetype, it would be dope here.
Maria is going to specifically avoid stepping in the puddles just in case.
Kava will touch the water with a talon.
The water zaps Kava.
Kava will say, aha, the water is electrical in nature.
My.
Oh, it's spicy.
How much electricity damage for the brief touch?
Huh? Nine.
Kava will also say, it is worth noting that it is quite a bit of electricity, actually. Not like a static shock hurt. That was a lot of hurt.
Again, can we stop touching things in the death cave?
It's not a
You know,
death
that would be
cave.
wise for all you.
It is not a death cave. It is a naturally formed cave that has a lot of traps in it. Jeez.
Naturally formed by what seems to be a tree, so probably not even the actual cave. Probably magical dimension itself.
But Maria just sighs. Look, touching things with no disregard for their health is my job. The rest of you need to stop it.
Excuse you, I am an alchemist too, which means I still need to eat a sample of coral.
Maria just face palms and just continues walking slowly.
How am I supposed to know what the regional food is if I don't try anything?
As Kava progresses forward, as they pass by the next bit of coral, they do indeed break off a piece and eat it.
I can see why you all really needed.
Seeker scoots over.
Is
Really
it good?
needed.
Coral is mostly limestone. Why are we eating it?
I am an alchemist. Are you telling me you don't eat weird things?
Yes, that's what we're telling you.
To be fair, there are all sorts of dragons that like to eat all sorts of not soft, squishy things.
Is it good? Is it nutritious?
Maria, I've learned so far just to let them be, and when it hurts them, you just patch them up.
Kava's scales change to match the glowing orange and purple coral that they just ate.
Ooh.
And how does it taste?
It tastes crunchy with just a slight bit of, oh my god, it's coral. What do you think it tastes like?
Perfect. So,
Perfect.
Kava
Like a
will
rock.
just say to Seeker, well, it tastes like normal coral.
What does coral taste like?
Limestone.
Kind of
Maria
like
shouts
a
behind
little
her.
bit of limestone, but also it has just a little bit of that planty taste to it.
Is it nutritious?
A bit.
Maria just looks flabbergasted. Sika, do not. I doubt that Slugcats can subsist off of eating rocks, which is like mostly what coral is.
Surprised.
Well, listen, the coral changed my scales, so maybe Seeker could look all purple and orange and glowy like me.
Maria does break off a little piece of the coral and puts it in a vial for testing later. Anyway,
I'm already purple and glowy.
It's very funny to find Maria being the voice of reason for once.
you
And
know,
not indulging in the chaotic nutcasery.
Seeker bites the coral.
Maria normally doesn't have to tell people not to eat
Rocks,
rock.
It's not a rock, it's coral.
which is a rock.
No, it's deposit.
Rock.
No.
Deposit.
Coral is made out of limestone excretions from tiny microorganisms.
Yeah, my bones are made out of calcium, but that doesn't mean they're rocks.
They kind of are.
Actually, yes. Your bones are calcium mineral that is formed into a honeycomb for extra strength.
Yeah, it's not a rock.
Yeah.
But
Rocks are made by rocks are made by the earth. I made my bones.
anyway,
You didn't make anything. If you have a mother, which I guess you might not have, did she make
No,
it?
I grew my bones myself. Thanks.
either way, only the very outer layer of the coral is actually alive. The rest is just, well, the the dead corpses of its of the previous generations as it grows out wood.
It's kind of metal.
Yeah, but
The metals are rocks.
We're never gonna stop talking about the fucking rocks.
All right, let's move on. Let's leave these idiots to eat rocks.
I am ahead of you. What are you talking about?
As you enter the next room,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, but
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Acid
no, I
reflux?
got the popping corn.
yeah, I ate too much of the talking coral.
Oh,
oh no, the game is paused.
Suddenly you hear the loud booming voice all over again, coming from every single direction. All right, Lazdanak, you know the drill. Let's see if your minions are capable of handling my incredible total protection security golems while you disable the traps in the next room. Good luck.
Mm.
In the room, you see a computer, a table with a computer that seems to mention something about a security system. And you see an inactive golem.
Perhaps we could just. Maria goes to move past it.
And that would be that easy.
Does anything happen as she moves towards the exit?
No.
Okay. They did mention that there are traps in the other rooms. You should be careful.
All right. Arian, roll perception or survival. Your choice.
Uh,
I think I have traps
Sure.
on there.
Also, Maria.
Yeah.
I'm better at perceiving than I am at. I also have imprecise scent when I'm in this form, if that is useful at all in this particular.
You detect distinctive smell of fudge in the air.
Of what?
Fudge.
Fudge. Why does it smell like fudge in here?
No, what is in the phone?
Zale, roll esoteric.
Dude, this place is weird.
I'd like to re-roll that.
You may re-roll that.
Okay,
Ouch.
never mind then.
Well, you imagine that fudge tastes very chocolatey.
Yep.
And start thinking about how good it would be to eat some fudge.
I'm presuming
Fudge.
there's a trap that makes you eat something that is in fact not fudge. Or something of the sort.
By the way, did you know that fudge likely was named from the fact was likely named from like a batch of botched caramel? I don't know if that's true, but it would be really funny if it is.
It would be very funny. How do you fuck up caramel that bad?
So fuck up so bad becomes chocolate.
Hello, there's so much I have to teach you about the kitchen. So very fudge.
I see.
I have not killed anyone yet.
Okay.
I love the presence of putting "yet" there. Just
Yet.
yeah, I haven't
Look,
killed anyone
so
yet.
far, my cooking has been incredibly safe.
Today I've learned that the most fiery member of their system is also the cooking mama.
Yeah.
Sick.
Apparently, the etymology of the word fudge comes from an old English verb meaning to contrive clumsily.
Well, that yeah, but like, why the chocolatey treat is named that?
Yeah, this is like it likely got its name from the story that its first batch was accidentally created by a candy maker who fudged a batch of caramel.
Excellent. So does the party just all agree to go on?
Unless anyone else has a role for the fudge smell, yeah, I suppose we'll be continuing on for a bit.
Yeah, I'll
What's the
continue
rule
on.
for fudge smell?
The air smells very strongly of fudge.
What do you
Can
have
I
to roll about it?
Can I disbelieve the fudge smell?
You can roll will save to disbelieve fudge.
Just to see if it's fake. Oh, yeah.
Hello, I will let you roll pipe lore.
Oh dear.
About the fudge? Okay.
Just don't read into that too much.
Pipe fudge.
Do I succeed in disbelieving the fudge smell?
Got a 33 about fudge pipe smell.
No, not making that joke. Nope, nope, nope.
God damn it.
Also, Seeker is a master of pipe lore.
I sure am.
Hasn't Seeker cleaned Maria's pipes at least once?
No,
Have I?
no, in fact, they have quite the platonic relationship.
Fair enough.
You're thinking
Maria,
Yeah, I was like, I don't
out of
think.
character, Maria sees Seeker as more of like a child, like her son that she lost, than as a romantic partner.
Oh,
Alright, there you go, I typed it up.
Makes sense, he's so
that's
stupid.
sad. Hey!
Sochi disbelieves the smell of fudge.
It's not fucking real. Yep, it's an illusion.
Why would someone put the illusion of the smell of fudge in a cave?
You know,
To
every time
draw
I
you
went through a
in.
pipe that smelled like fudge, it ended up blowing up.
Are
Lure
you
you into
telling
false
me-
sense of security.
Are you telling me there's explosives here?
Likely.
Maybe whatever smells like fudge is gonna explode.
I'm
Is there a
gonna-
gas that smells like fudge?
thought you said this fudge was an illusion.
Is it?
It is.
Wow.
I cast Detect Magic. Can I detect illusion magic?
No.
I don't think it's an illusion.
Yes, detect the
But you do
bullshit.
sense a nearby genius-operated living enchanted manifestation.
Probably the thing right behind us.
Is the fudge smell? Which way is the fudge smell coming from?
Northwest on the map.
Northwest. Okay. All right. I'm gonna perception check to keep. I'm gonna keep watch.
The
I see.
fudge.
There's the other computer.
Kava will just kind of offer, well, if we back a little away from the fudge spell, I could throw alchemist fire into the area and see if something explodes.
Whoa, hey! And
I don't
the
know.
gas.
We
I
are
don't think so.
we are in a cave. Do not light any fires. You could snuff out all the oxygen and kill us all.
Don't explode anything either. You could also just crush us.
Also,
you
if the
don't
fudge
debottle
is
there?
a gas. Well, hold on. If the fudge is a gas, it's just gonna spread everywhere in the cave. And then it'll just blow everything up.
Either way, no fire until we figure out what this trap is that the voice spoke of.
Did we check out the other terminal thing over there?
No, I was
As soon
trying
as you
to
walk
avoid activating whatever robot thing that was going
Exactly.
to
As
try
soon as
to.
you walk next to it, it wakes up.
Does anyone want to try the next terminal, though?
I'm not good with those buttons, but I know how to take apart buttons.
Well,
I'll step forward and look at it.
I mean,
I'm gonna I'm gonna defend while I step closer to it.
well, if I
Carefully.
remember, Zali was the one who was best able to handle the last piece of weird technology we had. Even if it went slightly wrong, he still did it better than the rest of us.
Well, also by that
Then you
logic,
can't
worse
break
than
it.
everybody else.
Is there some sort of check I can make to see if I can figure out what this machine does?
There's a fudge smell continuing on northwest.
Sorry. Say what were you guys doing?
Is
We're
there
looking
some?
at the terminal.
We're looking at the terminal. Is
Ah.
there some check I can make to determine how to determine what this thing does and how it works?
Um. You see a red flashing sign and a chemical compound listed on the screen saying that it is at dangerous levels.
Can I make like a crafting check to see if I recognize what the chemical compound is?
Sure.
I am using a hero point on that.
Slightly better.
Master at crafting. Can't roll higher than a 10.
Unfortunately, you don't recognize it. Though you do get a really, really odd feeling.
You know what? I'll have Kava come over, and Kava will also see if they recognize the chemical.
Does Zale roll?
Can Zali roll like Esoterica or something to analyze it, or?
Yeah.
Then perhaps I may do better this time.
Roll. See what happens.
If I could age all I would.
Aha!
I'm gonna hero point it.
Hey, you regained that hero point.
Oh.
That was well spent investment.
All right.
Maybe this time Zali can figure out the technology without sucking somebody inside of it.
Oh yeah, you did
He
that.
butches in the sentence there.
Wait, but that's the fun part.
I should probably step away from this.
Seeker sits on rock.
I'll step away while he's fucking with that thing. No, go ahead. Go back over here and look at the golem. While they're fucking with that.
Johnny was a chemist's son, but Johnny is no more. What Johnny thought was H2O was H2SO4.
That's how I remembered what sulfuric acid was on my chemistry test.
Well,
I'm not
you go
joking
across
about
the
that
Mexican
either.
border, it's fucked.
No, it's a good way to
Incorrigible.
remember what sulfuric acid is.
You have no idea how many chemistry memes I memorized so that I would be able to pass my chemistry exam. It was crazy shit.
Oh yes, you studied? No, yes, I looked at my memes. I was on the Reddit.
Whatever works.
Okay. There you go.
Oh no. I think I realize now what that smell is.
Oh, to enlighten the rest of the group.
It's something explosive. We need to figure out how to get the air filtration working.
That's what I said.
Okay. Can we do it from this terminal?
I said every time I smelled fudge in a pipe, it blew up.
Well, yes. We figured that you were not making that up. Okay. So Maria examines the terminal. Can I make a crafting check to see if I can figure out how to make this thing work?
Actually, since Sully got a nat 20, while they are looking at the terminal, all they can find is gate controls that seem to be locked. If only there was another computer.
Over by the golem, right?
Excuse me, that's genius operated living enchanted manifestation to you.
Oh, right. So this is
You
going
are
back to that
not
odd.
on casual terms.
Maria says, I'm assuming Zale conveys this information to them.
Just what was written to me, and I guess what's being written now.
Perhaps we should go check that other terminal.
I think what's going to happen here is that thing's going to wake up. We're going to have to fight it. Then when we can destroy it, it's going to explode. I think we should look at the fudge room first.
Sully would say that you guys are on the clock. That the concentration of the explosive gas is only getting worse.
Alright. Let's go I'll trust the smart people first with the gun terminal.
Maria says, "You check that room, I'll check this one, and if the thing blows up and kills me, well, it was nice knowing you all."
I was just gonna kill all of us.
Well,
In case this comes up,
I would
I have
assume
this.
that we should probably have only one person stay behind at this particular gate thing or whatever, or something. I don't know. Remember that the mention was the minions fighting off the, weapon, while one person handles disarming the traps. I think that was instructions.
Yep. I hold my breath before I go in. Oh shit, okay. I see it now. He sees it. I run on back. I say, I hold my breath. Another terminal. Another golem. Hold my breath back again. Start running this way.
Dochi, you probably should not be going that way.
That's what was the plan was. I searched this room. The other searched that room. But okay. I
Perhaps
can
we
just
should follow the very obvious DM instructions.
I can see at least from here. So I'll just say that.
Split the party. Split the anyways.
Scouted.
Well,
I got what we needed to know. There's more terminals and there is more golem.
Well, either way, while Maria works on that particular console, Kava will be on the ready to defend Maria.
Giant Were Tiger Maria is looking at the console, trying to figure out how it works.
We actually have to kill the golem for it to stop.
Perhaps, but the golem is not activated, so...
Roll society.
Society?
Yep.
God damn it.
All the int skills. First.
I remember this one game where we literally could not roll above a 10 and rolled 3 or 4 nat ones. That was so fun.
I also have guild and library lore, if any of that would help.
Let's see. The roll would not be high enough, no.
This gas seems to be affecting my ability to think.
Yeah, all the keys are just blending together.
Can I make a crafting check to see if I can figure out how the golem works?
Sure.
Wish I could help you here, but I can't help you with nothing of this.
Finally!
Hey, finally, you rolled good for a crafting person. What?
The golem seems to be set to receive a signal from the terminal in order to activate. It's in standby mode right now. You also notice that it seems to be a lot more sturdy while in standby mode.
there's not like an obvious power supply that I could disconnect or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You'd have to be able to break inside.
Can my acid do that?
I don't know. Can your acid do that?
Do you have maybe perhaps
Now that I have
H2SO4?
now that I have gleaned information from the golem, can I make another check at the terminal to see if I can figure out how it works?
Look, if I have to lick this thing to death, I will.
Nope, you've already failed to interpret that. But everyone else gets the chance to.
Maria says, so the terminal turns the golem on. It appears to be set up so that while it is in standby mode, it is mostly impervious. I cannot, however, figure out how to actually activate the golem using the terminal. For some reason, these computers are beyond me.
Well, I'm not really good with computers either, but I could look at the shiny buttons and see what I can figure out.
If I spit acid at it, does it melt?
Roll damage.
Okay.
Well, Kava will go over to the console nevertheless in order to see what they can figure out.
10 acid damage.
What kind of dice is that?
It does not seem to do anything.
I can't melt it with my spit.
Kava,
Probably
give
has
me
too much
the most
hardness.
incredible rainforest lore roll that you've ever rolled.
Rainforest lore. Okay.
You're technically a traded society, so
Oh,
that's not succeeding. You know what? The screen is incredibly shiny and the chemical compounds turn pretty pictures, and after tapping a few of them, something seems to happen. However, more prompts keep popping up as the golem activates.
Oh, great.
um,
I hope that you all did.
so do I do more rolls to figure out these new prompts?
Nope, you keep your old roll.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Kava will just call over. For some reason, all the symbols look like pictographs to me. So this is kind of making sense.
Well, the next time we go to a library, I am studying engineering.
Does Kava need to do initiative as well?
No.
Okay.
Do we have time for combat?
Right.
Yeah,
no,
it's a
but we're gonna
11.
be,
I have a hero point.
Hey, yeah, use it while you got
That's a
it.
little better.
there's one thing that you guys get to hear before we go.
Countdown.
You hear over the loudspeakers. I thought you were never going to figure out that computer, and here I thought I made it simple enough that even a Kinkajou could understand it.
Kava's jaw just drops open and it's like, and then they end up yelling at the speaker, "You take that back! I am best Rainwing alchemist that the tribe has ever seen.
Paolo, please tell me at least you get the joke.
Out of character, I am offended that you would dare be saying such things about Kinkajou.
But Kinkajou can barely read.
Kinkajou is a fucking baby!
Yes.
Moonlight.
That's a whole child!
Moonlight.
Yeah.
That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
child!
Perception check.
Yeah,
There's
that's
this
their
cross
way of
swords button.
saying I made
Press
it
that.
so that
I cannot understand what anybody's saying. Too many people are talking. What?
Okay. Right there on your perception check, press the cross swords button on the right, and it will turn it into your initiative. Because you forgot to click the initiative button.
My bad.
Oh, they are a baby.
Yeah. Right on the perception on your
Yes!
feet.
well, yeah, they're basically
initiative.
saying
I pushed
it's
it.
so easy even a toddler could understand it.
You leave Kinkajou out of this.
Yeah. It should yeah, there it is.
I know what I'm doing.
Anyway, that will be all, and you guys get to do a dungeon crawl next time.
Yay!
I put myself far too close to this thing.
Don't worry. I'll fix that for you.
I'm in danger.
All right, I will see you all next week under penalty of death and dismemberment and torture and reanimation and death again.
I'm surprised the government's letting you do that. If
Don't
you're
threaten me with a
you're
good
under
time.
all these penalties.
Oh god damn it, I'm gonna be an hour late again.
Just write down just
quadruple.
write down what you're doing. You can just run you, and then you'll be
That's
here by the time
quadruple
your turn comes
dismemberment for
again.
you. Paolo, that's quadruple dismemberment for you.
Can I get the torture and still and show up on time? Can I just get both?
Actually,
I
do you
cast
guys-
acid spell until it dies.
Do you guys all have a better day? Like, would Monday be better? It's like
I have a game on
everyone's been
Monday.
everyone's like super fucking late. So
So I had to shower because I went to the gym.
well, yeah, I'm just saying that like this seems like it's not a good day for anyone.
So my issue has been lately that my ex has meetings at work late on Thursdays, so that is why I have been being late. Any other day would work for me. I can adjust my schedule for now until at least I get a job.
I can do Mondays. I cannot
Eric-
do like any other day besides Mondays and Thursdays.
I can't do Mondays. I have a game I'm playing on Mondays, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, hopefully things just get better then.
I think it might be better when it's just one person late, maybe don't start an hour late. You can just start without them since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Sure,
people.
yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, I get to
Alright.
laze around for longer, so that's at least a plus out of it, but then
Yeah,
we get to play less.
We'll just make Paolo bring earbuds to work and tune into the YouTube live stream so that way he is ready to go when he arrives.
God, I fucking wish.
Probably you should probably write down what you're gonna do.
Listen,
Oh, you're
okay,
right.
I really,
just-
okay.
Just give it to us so we can start there.
My turn to talk, please. It is not the day that is the problem, it is the shifts at my job. They are set up in certain intervals to the point that one of them ends at 9 p.m. And my availability has to be that if I want. I am an evening worker. I'm not doing morning shifts because fuck Clopins. I'm not doing a Clopin. I would be a terrible worker and fuck up some serious shit. So, in order to get the availability for having at least 2 possible shifts on these days. I need to have it set until 9 p.m. unfortunately. Because I need money.
Okay.
I got that. I was gonna leave at around 11 today because I know it seems like we'd like to go longer than past 11. When one of us is late, I was gonna be like, I'm sorry, because I got closed tomorrow.
Well,
I close
I
at
gotta go get ready.
11:30.
I gotta go get ready for bed. So,
Mhm.
good everyone.
Night,
night.
night.
Have a good night.
Hasta la vista.
Adios.
Star. Believe me, I'm not happy about it, but I had to fight just to even get them to not close on fucking Sundays and Thursdays. This is the best it's gonna get. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, you too. Sorry about your
Thank
work
you.
stuff.
It's okay. Thanks.